Short story. Daily routine.
Once upon a time, there was a man named John. He lived in a small apartment in the city, and he worked in a nearby office from Monday to Friday. John had a daily routine that he followed every day, and it helped him stay organized and focused. John's day started at 6 a.m. every morning when his alarm clock went off. He would get out of bed and go to the bathroom to brush his teeth and take a shower. After that, he would get dressed and head to the kitchen to make himself some breakfast. John always had the same thing for breakfast: a bowl of oatmeal and a cup of coffee. At 7 a.m., John would leave his apartment and walk to the bus stop. He would take the same bus every day to get to his office, and he always sat in the same seat. On the bus, John would read the newspaper and catch up on the latest news. At 8 a.m., John would arrive at his office. He would greet his coworkers and start his work for the day. John worked as an accountant, and his job involved a lot of number crunching and paperwork. He would spend most of his day sitting at his desk, typing away on his computer. At 12 p.m., John would take a lunch break. He would usually bring his lunch from home: a sandwich, an apple, and a bottle of water. John would eat his lunch in the break room and chat with his coworkers. After his lunch break, John would go back to work until 5 p.m. At 5 p.m., he would pack up his things and head back to the bus stop. He would take the same bus home, and he always sat in the same seat. When John got home, he would change into his workout clothes and go for a run around the park. John was an avid runner, and he ran every day to stay healthy and fit. After his run, John would make himself some dinner and relax in front of the TV. At 9 p.m., John would get ready for bed. He would brush his teeth, put on his pajamas, and climb into bed. Before he went to sleep, John would read a book for a little while to help him relax. And that was John's daily routine. It may have been ordinary, but it worked for him. John was happy with his life, and he knew that his daily routine helped him stay focused and organized. There was a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was a teacher who lived in a small town. She had a daily routine that helped her stay organized and productive. Every morning, Sarah would wake up at 6 a.m. She would then brush her teeth and take a shower to start her day feeling fresh and clean. After getting dressed, Sarah would head to the kitchen to make herself breakfast. For breakfast, Sarah would usually have a bowl of oatmeal with fruit and a cup of coffee. While she ate, she would spend some time checking her emails and catching up on the news. After breakfast, Sarah would pack her bag with everything she needed for the day, including her laptop and lesson plans. She would then leave for work, arriving at the school by 8 a.m. At school, Sarah would spend most of her day teaching her students, grading papers, and attending meetings. During her lunch break, she would usually eat a salad or a sandwich while chatting with her colleagues. When the school day ended at 3 p.m., Sarah would head back home. Once she arrived, she would change into her workout clothes and go for a run around the neighborhood. After her run, Sarah would take a shower and prepare dinner. She enjoyed cooking healthy meals, so she would often make grilled chicken with roasted vegetables or quinoa salad. After dinner, Sarah would spend some time relaxing. She might watch a movie or read a book, depending on her mood. Before going to bed, she would spend some time planning out her schedule for the next day. Finally, at around 10 p.m., Sarah would turn off the lights and go to sleep,